Dr. Anna Cristina Fernandez is with us. You are a family medicine physician with SSM Health Medical Group. Good morning, doctor.
That's right. Good morning. Happy to be here.
You got it. Thanks for joining us. Just go ahead and give it to me whenever you... Here we go. 3, 2,
You got
1.
it.
I got
is.
it. Doctor, we take flu shots seriously around here because our good friend John Beaver died after getting the flu. And so there's always a lot of misinformation. A lot of people are worried about flu shots.
Sure.
Even people today on the staff are like, wait a minute, I don't like to get flu shots because I always get the flu.
Yeah, certainly. Unfortunately, there's a lot of misconceptions out there, but the flu shot will not give you the flu. The flu shot is the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself and protect others around you this season.
Some people say, I got a flu shot and I got the flu.
That's right. So the flu shot can't give you the flu actually because it's not even made with an active flu virus. It's inactivated. That's nothing that can give you any kind of sickness. And oftentimes there's some flu shots out there that aren't even made with the flu virus components at all. So people that think they're getting sick usually have just gotten infected from a different virus floating around like a cold virus.
Right. So a lot of people think they have the flu, but they just get a regular cold.
They just get a regular cold, just some soreness, tenderness, headaches, low-grade fevers. When you've really got the flu, that is miles away and completely different.
All right, doctor. So if you get the flu, you know you have the flu.
You know you've got it. You feel like you've been hit by a bus. It's nothing to mess around with. And if you feel like you've got it, you should contact your doctor within the first 2 days as soon as you feel sick, because there are medications out there that can help you.
Right. So it's a big difference. A cold, you feel bad, you don't want to go to work, you get sniffles, cough, sore throat, whatever. But the flu,
what we're going to see a lot of there is you're just so extremely exhausted and everything hurts head to toe. It just feels terrible. Very dehydrated as well, too.
what about this season's flu shot? What have they done? What are we seeing? What's the theory on this year's flu season?
We're seeing two main differences this year. Number one is that we're not doing the nasal shot anymore. So the nasal mist was used a lot with children last year.
Right.
It's found that it's not effective for the flu this year. So we're doing the shots. They're effective at this point. They're doing great. So it's important to get them early. Ideally before October, late October.
Yeah. What about all that swine flu and all that other stuff they were talking about? Is that still a major concern?
Not still a major concern. Right now, the major concern is 4 main viruses that compose the flu, and our flu shots this year cover all of it 100%.
Who shouldn't and who should get a flu shot?
The
Good
only
question,
people
Kelly.
so the only people that shouldn't get a flu shot are babies under 6 months old, which is why it's important if you're around any little ones, get your flu shot now. And people that have had a really severe reaction to the flu in the past through maybe an allergic reaction, they shouldn't get it. But this year they're saying even people with egg allergies should get the flu shot. So that's a big change this year.
What about pregnant women? Should pregnant women get the flu shot?
Pregnant women should absolutely get the flu shot. It reduces their risk of getting the flu, and it reduces their baby's risk of getting the flu even in the future. So
you know what? I have
important.
a dear friend who just has a baby under 6 months. They had their christening yesterday.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
But it's even if somebody doesn't want to get the flu shot, get it because
get it for someone else.
Get it because the baby you come in contact with might pick it up because of you.
Absolutely. Our older population as well, our population that smokes, has chronic diseases like diabetes and heart problems. Get it to protect everyone around you.
Doctor, some people will say, I got the flu shot and I got sick shortly thereafter. Is there some small reaction to some people?
There certainly are some small reactions, pretty minor. So low-grade fever usually just lasts for a couple of hours, a little bit of soreness and tenderness at your arm, and occasionally a mild headache. Nothing that should go past just a few hours that day. Anything can be treated with ibuprofen and plenty of water.
All right. With that being said, doctor, is SSM Health giving away free flu shots?
That they are. They are giving away free flu shots at a drive-through clinic. You don't even have to get out of the car, and that's going to be on October the 8th.
So October the 8th, you've got 6 free flu clinics, which is not easy to say, all around St. Louis on October 8th. And drive-through, how does that work?
Drive-through, so we've got everybody set up to give the shots. You just pull in, and you don't even have to get your kids out of the car. They will go in through the window and get you your flu shot. and then you can go on your way and treat yourself to something nice after getting that flu shot.
So there are
to get out of
you
the
did
car.
something good.
there are 6 locations around the St. Louis metropolitan area, right?
That's correct.
So in St. Louis, in Fenton, in Lake St. Louis, in the DePaul Hospital in St. Louis, SSM St. Joseph's in St. Charles, and the SSM Health Group in Troy. Website to find out exactly where and when all this stuff is.
Website would be ssmhealth.com.
ssmhealth.com. It is as simple as that. The flu is no joking matter.
Not at all.
We had a gentleman, I mentioned earlier, John Beaver was 33 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Got the flu shot
terrible.
and still got the flu. So how can you get the flu if you got a flu shot?
So what happens sometimes is you can have the flu shot, and then oftentimes the flu virus itself can come weeks or even months after. So what's hard to predict is when exactly the flu season is going to be at its highest. So that's why we say try to get it around between now and late October to really cover yourself. But a lot of times if people get the flu vaccine too early in the season, sometimes we see pharmacies even giving it out early August.
Right.
It doesn't actually cover you throughout the entirety of the season.
And there's no guarantee that the flu vaccine that is in the shot is actually the flu vaccine that we get, right? I mean, sometimes there are variations, and
Scientists work really hard early in the year to match it completely, but there can be variations, so there's no full guarantee. The best thing you can do is prevention as well. Sometimes with this flu season, there's a lot of other viruses and sicknesses and other sick people around that can really infect you. So it's good to just be prepared, wash your hands all the time, exercise, eat well, all those things you can do to prevent.
bottom line, get your flu shot.
Definitely.
Dr. Anna Cristina Fernandez with SSM Health. The website one more time.
ssmhealth.com.
6 free flu vaccine clinics, one with drive-through. ssmhealth.com. Doctor, thanks for coming in.
Thank
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
7:57.